بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. However, I put a schedule for my tutorials, but there's a lot of questions about how they can make hands for a built-up section. So in today's lesson, I want to show you this thing. As we know, if we make a beam, let's say 5,000 meter, anyway, no problem, any class after that, if we make about 150, 1050, 500, sorry, and make a mirror, MI for mirror. Okay, after that we can make a pix haunch. Okay, we can make a pix haunch. It's very easy. I don't want to talk about this one. As you see, I think everyone knows that. Everyone who uses advanced steel knows that, and he knows that how he can create this one. But the issue or the problem is here. What about if we have a welded beam tapered section, or let's say built-up section? So it's very easy, but we have to, as a steel detailer, we have to think out of the box. We can make everything. With advanced steel is a very huge program, so we can do everything that we want. But we have to think out of the box. For making anything, you see, when I created, let me first create this beam, and I will show you something. 5,000 again. Just close this one, and again make this one just like before, 1,500, and again make mirror. As you see, shift right click, so I want to select the node, yeah, and just like this, and I don't want to delete the source. Okay, here I have this built-up section. When I am going to use this apex, it will not make anything. Even I select this one, it will not make anything. What's the issue, or how we can solve this one? It's pretty easy. Just use a front plate splice and make a connection. After that, let me bring this here. After that, I want to talk about this one. Okay, go to the general, and about the orientation, we say vertical, no problem. We don't have any clearance. This, if you want, you can put it. How about the dimension of the plate? Okay, the dimensions of the plate. As you see, top centered. No, I don't want this. I want just projections. Okay, so what about the projections? Projection of the top, I say 10 millimeters. For the bottom, let's say 550. Okay, for making hinges, or maybe if it's a lot, if it doesn't need, whatever you want, 400, no problem, whatever you want. And for the left and right, 15 millimeters. The plate number 2 is the same, and bolt group, we have this one 120. I want just fix these issues. Let's say 80. As you see now, fixed. And if you want, you can just change the bolt numbers. Let's say 4. I don't know. Yeah, it's just like this. Okay, I made this one, so I fixed this problem. And what about these hands? Okay, I'm sure most of the detailers that they are not using advanced steel tool palette as it is. What I mean, advanced steel tool palette has everything, but we have to think, we have to look for, we have to test and try and error for making things. Somebody asked me when he make a plate here, he faced difficulties. He faced difficulties because he don't know. He don't know what's the correct way that he should choose. Okay, for example, I want make a plate in the middle of this beam. What I use, it means that making plates, making balls, making other things, it means that it's the custom connection. Okay, so here, as you see here, I have modify, just right here, modify, tools, custom connections, UCS, and the rest. What I need custom connections here. Okay, what is these? This, as you see, plate to plate, plate to plate, plate to beam. As you see, plate along beam flange. So I can make a plate along beam flange. As you see here, it's another way on the flange. This along the plate along beam flange, but this is the plate on beam flange. Okay, so I will choose this one. Just click here. I don't have any reference, so space bar. As you see, now it's like this. Okay, so I have some modifications I have to do. First, it's on the top. I don't want it to be on the top. I want to be, for example, I want to only be bottom, so I will choose other side. It's by the way, this is the difference between these two connections. Where's that? This one. If I use this one, let me make this bigger. As you see here, it's only on the top, and it's the top at the bottom. Okay, so if you use this one, double apex, you have to choose both sides. Otherwise, you can just use one of these sides. So I say other side, so as to be to the bottom. Okay, so that's very good, but it's not correct. Okay, I will change this one to perpendicular to the flange. As you see, now everything is correct. The thickness, the reference is physical. You can just change it, no problem. The height of it, I can change 2500. The width of it, let's say 500. I want to add some height, no problem. Okay, what about the width? I want to make more bigger. It doesn't matter. Okay, so I make this plate. However, hence it needs some other modifications. Okay, I'll do it. I'll make a weld so as to be welded with this beam. So it's very good. I made this one. Okay, close this one. After that, go to tool palette. For this time, I want two features. Okay, I want to make some features. As you see here, cut at object. Okay, just click this one. I want to cut against this plate, space, and select the plate that we want, space. As you see, I cut this plate along this line. So it's very good. It is very good. Okay, I can just play around with this one. It doesn't matter. I can make welds or I cannot. If I choose weld here, it doesn't matter because I welded with this one, and already this plate welded with this one. Let me say this again. I weld this plate with the beam, so it means this plate became one single part inside this assembly, okay? If I weld with this one or not, it's the same, because this plate also inside this assembly, okay? So just I can make welding, no problem. Just make 4 millimeters. Okay, we made a plate, but it's not correct because there's no haunch. If we look at the haunch, you see it's like this, or sometimes like this. How I can save this one? Yeah, I can choose choose cut corner and select this corner, and I will see. Yeah, okay, I will change the Y to the 250, as you see, 250, sorry, or 350, as you see. I think now we can say this is good, or maybe 250 only is enough, or we can change the Y for 400, for 350. It's just up to you, okay? 400, whatever you want, you can play around with this one. Okay, that's very good. Or we can just double click here and make this one, even this one, 350. I don't know if it's good or not. Anyhow, so I put this flange. Okay, what about the other side? Just click this plate, go to tools, from advanced copy, just make a copy or a mirror. Okay, just click mirror. Here we have 2D mirror, select mirror point, just click here. I have to select 2 points, this one and this one, so as to be this is just like a mirror axis. Okay, after that, what I have to do, I have to include additional connections. What this makes, this will copy welds also to this beam. So just click here and preview. We have to select elements because we have to select this beam and this plate. Let's see, okay, I don't know what's the problem, sorry. Just let me go back to mirror, select 2D mirror, select object. I want to select this one. Okay, and as you see, if I include, it will 4 objects selected. It means that this plate, this feature, this weld and this weld. So I have 4 objects selected, but if I don't want this, it will copy only selected object. Let me try this one. Modify, if I don't know, if I choose make mistake, 2 points, this one to this one, preview. Yeah, because the problem is it was because here is the top, so I have to select these 2 points along the top. As you see here, guys, the top is here. If I want to just move like this, what I have to do, I have to just click here and change UCS if I want to select these 2 points. Anyhow, so we say modify and we want to include everything, so just click OK, and these 2 places, as you see, as I told you, we have to select these 2 because we have a connection between this and this. And now I think it's okay. And if you want, if you tell me that it's not straight, you can straight it by increasing or decreasing this height, and it will be the one that you want. I hope this will fix most of the problems that you have before, and I hope also or I advise you to think out of the box. Every time, every steel detailers, you have to think out of the box, because advanced steel can make everything that we can make in advanced steel. By the way, I will make some advanced courses for making some advanced projects. One of these projects that I made in advanced steel, like this dome, and like another dome that I put in my on my page. As you see here, there's a dome, and this is the connection that I made in advanced steel. It's pure advanced steel. Okay, everything I modeled in advanced steel. As you see here, this connection, and this connection, and this connection, I have everything. Okay, this connection, as you see here. And by the way, let me show you the model just by going here, and I want to show you this one also, and I will make this one also for future tutorials. And this is the dome that I want to talk about. By the way, this the project file exists on my Patreon page. You can just join my Patreon page. Okay, and you can download this project and other projects, drawing styles. There's an offer till the end of this year, 50% discount for my drawing styles, that it gives you 3D view and assembly drawing, single part drawings, assembly drawings, and plate drawings in a single sheet. Okay, and this one also, you can just download some files that if you become my Patreon or if you join my Patreon page. By the way, there are 3 or 4 types of Patreon, that for $3 for downloading files, $5 for answering questions, $10 for advanced courses, and $75 for drawing style. Okay, so you can join it. So let me go back to the this dome structure. As you see here, this is the connection that I made, and another connection here, and this one. So just let me show you any one of these. Right click and advanced steel joint properties. As you see here, it's pure advanced steel, and there's no robot here. I can just make it myself and change the thing that I want. Again, this connection here we can make with anything. It's just model. I can just change this one to whatever I want. For example, I put this pipe. I can change it to let's say round bars, and as you see here now, change it. And what I want to make, for example, 100 millimeters. As you see, it will change 120, 150. It will change. So it's pure advanced steel, as you see here. And about somebody asked me to making this one is difficult for welder. No, it's not difficult. God willing, I will talk about how we can fabricate steel structure. I repeat this speech again and again. We have to find solution for ourselves and think out of the box. Yeah, it's pretty. If we take this one and make drawings, let's say take drawings for this one. First of all, we have to output, go to numbering, and number this one. Let's say this. Yeah, this one, and maybe one. This one, and I will choose this one always. Okay, so I have one assembly, so just click here and show only this assembly. As you see, now I have this assembly. Oh my god, how can I weld this one? How can I weld this one? It's difficult. It's really difficult for me. How can I make this angle? How I can measure these angles? I will show you. I will show you gradually in some advanced advices on courses and how to fabricate. We have to find solution for ourselves, guys. We are steel fabricators and steel detailers. We are, as a mechanical engineer or a civil engineer, we have to find solutions. Engineers always have to find solutions. Okay, no problem. I'll show you this one. This is one of the my projects that you can download the project file on my Patreon page. Another one is bolt structure. I will make another structure is like this and more nicer than this, because we have some I will make someone is more smoother than this one, and for that one maybe I will put glasses on it also. Okay, maybe I will put glasses on it. However, however, it's not our subject for now, but just for making things or for thinking out of the box. By the way, this rollover, I have a tutorial on this one, how you can add profiles, link, section lengths, weight, and whatever you want inside this message bar. Okay, this message, so as not to be every time just click on it, go to properties, what's the length of this beam. It needs more time, more time. Okay, so it doesn't need for this one. For example, this one is different. You can find the lengths here, but by clicking here, this one, it will gives you the length is 5210, and the weight is like this. Anyhow, hope you enjoyed and hope you find out your solutions for your build-up sections. That there's a big problem on for many projects or many steel detailers and engineers. Hope you enjoyed, guys. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share this video also.